Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So I've got another fun and simple crafting project for you. Now this one again is great for beginners and it's super simple. So I've got some bits of paper. Now these are just scraps that I had. Well, they're not scraps, they're just leftover digital papers that I had, and it also got some coffee stain paper as well. So you just want anything that's sort of like A4 sheet, or it doesn't even have to be A4, it could be any size that you like. Now this one is printed on the other side as well, but you don't have to. All right, so I'm going to take a piece of paper, I'm going to just fold it in half. Well, I'm actually going to cut this in half, so let me just get my little paper cutter. I'm going to fold that in half, and I'm just going to snip that little end bit off like that. So then we have two pieces the same. So you just need two pieces the same. I'm going to turn it sideways, and we're going to fold this in half. Okay, fold that in half, and then we're going to take the top piece and then fold that down as well, so it's sort of in the middle. Okay, now I think I've done this type of thing before, but it's good to go back to what you were doing in my videos that I've been doing, having a look back and seeing how simple things are to do, because we do, as we say before, we get quite complicated in some of our work. So it's good to go back to basics. Now I want to do it the same, so I'm going to put this one underneath, okay, and I'm going to turn the top piece over if I can get under it, and then I'm just going to measure it. Instead of measuring them, you can just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because it's going to be on the other side anyway, but just so you've got a rough idea, so they're sort of like both in the middle. So you want both of those exactly the same. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to turn this one this way, keep this one this way, and we're going to slot them in together like that. Okay, so they are back to back like that. So that means we have a little pocket in the middle. We will have a pocket here, we have a pocket there, and the same on this side, a pocket there and a pocket there. So this means we have got 5 pockets out of one little piece of paper, which I think are perfect. And then you can embellish them however you like, but these ones I think are perfect for mass making. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take them apart again. And these can go into journals, they can go into little gifts, just, I mean, a little bit of happy mail with something popped in the pockets. So I'm just gluing down either side of the little bit, this little bit like that. Okay, so that's glued down. Now you can ink around them if you want to, but I'm not going to ink around these ones because I think I like this sort of grungy blue. So we'll have a little bit of ink, a little bit of glue down there, and down this side, like this. Stick that down, like that. Okay, so then that's a little pocket. Right, so let's put them back to back like that, so they go in like that. Okay, so nice in, make sure they're all level here. And then I'm going to lift this piece up, and I'm going to glue this down, glue that piece down, and again this side like that, and then we will fold that over and stick that down. Now if you wanted to sew just a little bit on the top of here, you can, but you can only sort of like sew one side, because we don't want to sew it closed, because we want this little pocket in the middle. So let's open this up. We want to do the same on the other side. I'll show you again how to do it as well. So let's just down here, pop that down, because it's just so simple, and you just need one piece of paper, and there's no leftover paper. So can you see we've got a nice little pocket in the middle as well. Now I need little bottom on here, so I need to just pop a little bit of glue in here, just down along there, just so that we can secure our little bottom so things don't fall out. There we go, we got one big pocket there, we got a pocket there. Now let me just see, I've got some of my lovely little vintage ladies. So we've got a big pocket there because that pocket goes all the way through like that, and then this pocket is just to there. So you've got two lovely pockets that side. We have two this side that can go in like that, and then we've got a little one in there. So we've got two and two, and then we can put something bigger inside. So whatever you've got, I've got these, but I think they're going to be just a little bit. Should we see? Do you think that's, oh no, that fits. Look at that. Oh, that fits lovely. So you've got this lovely, lovely little pockets in there. Let me just take these out because we can decorate down this middle bit like here, because you don't actually touch that, if you know what I mean. Once you've got things in the sides, this is the piece that shows. So you could pop words down there, you could pop a little bit of, what have I got? I don't really have anything on my desk at the moment because I was just making the basics, but you could pop a little bit of lace or something down the middle, which look really, really pretty. But I just love them. They are such a great thing to make as a happy mail or anything like that, and also for in your stash. Now I've got this paper as well, which I thought I might use. It's white on the back, but that doesn't matter. But I love this paper. I haven't used this for a long time. So this is my watercolour paper. So let's just cut this down like this. Now you can measure and cut it, but I just fold it in half. I think it's a lot easier for me. Let's bring these up. I'll show you how to make one as well with a just a bit of tea stain paper. So look at that, fold that down, fold that in half like that. I might pop something over that. Well, that's that one. Let's do this one. Fold that one over. I wonder if I could just pop a little bit of book paper or something on there. Let's pop these together like that, just so I know where to bend. There we go. So they're the same. So it doesn't matter about this being white, because when you fold these in together like that, you don't see that. You just see this little like white piece down the middle like that. But again, you can cover that up. Actually, you could probably use a little bit of this. Again, I quite like it like that. Should we just ink it? Let me just get the piece of paper. I'm going to ink the whole thing. Let me just get another piece of paper out here, if I can. Pop that on there and just ink that over. Look at that, lovely. Let's do the same with this one. Pop that in there. Actually, so we just ink this bit. Doesn't matter if you ink on this side because you're not going to see it. Fabulous. That looks good, doesn't it? So these go on, so that's hidden in there. Look at that. Oh, I like that. That looks really nice, doesn't it? So let's just ink down, not ink, stick down here. Again, use whatever glue you have. Whatever it is, because tacky glue is good because it just sticks paper to paper. Paper to paper, so that's a good one. You can use double-sided tape if you wanted to use that. Whatever you have, and if you're a newbie, just use what you've got. Anything that sticks. Like that. Stick that down. Oops, and I just opened that up. That didn't stick very well, did it? Put these in there. I think this is thicker card on here. Well, not card, it's thicker paper. So it might take a little bit longer to stick down. A little bit across here. That can go on there. See how quick you could just make so many of these. It is just a fab little mass making, isn't it? Get all your bits of paper that are on your desk, all your odd bits of digital papers that you've got. Look at that. That's just, oops, is that stuck already? Pop a little bit of glue in here along the bottom. Stick that down. Whoops. And there we go. Absolutely perfect. You've got a little pocket in there, and then you've got your 2 pockets either side. So these lovely little 5 pocket pouches. Now I'm going to show you how you can just make them out of coffee or tea stain paper as well. And these are super simple, aren't they? There we go. Fold it in half. Fold that back. Now you can have, you don't have to have, you can just have 1 pocket and just sort of like turn that over. Maybe I'll do that. You don't even have to have 2 pockets either side. If you wanted a bigger pocket, have a bigger pocket. And then you can pop that down there. Let's put that together. Just so we know. Or you can have a bigger pocket one side and a smaller pocket the other side. So many different ways of doing it. Let's just turn this down. Is that level? Not very level. There we go. I'm going to stick this here. And this side. You can do it if you don't even, if you're very beginner, just use a piece of copy paper or a piece of book paper and do this. There's no stopping you. You can make it out of anything, any bit of scrap paper or anything. Pop these together like that. Open that up. There we go. That just down there like that. Push that together. Really simple. Make sure it's stuck down. Turn it over. Don't need as much glue if it's this thin paper, because it sticks really well. Stick those down. There we go. Perfect. And then we will just stick the bottom piece together like that. Lovely. Isn't that good? So we have 1 pocket there, and then we have a big pocket either side. So this is like a 3 pocket one. So then you can just embellish them however you like. You can actually stick this over this whole front piece, can't you? And then you've got your pocket there. So that's a lovely one to embellish because you've got more space on there. But love them. I think they are great. So there we go, guys. Super simple. Lovely little one. To mass make, and again, it's nice to have something which is very basic, You just want basic, no waste, because it's just made out of one piece of paper. You've got 5 pockets or 3 pockets, however many you want, and it's super, super simple. So there we go, guys. That's a fun and simple crafting for you today. I hope you give it a go. Have fun. Take care. Have a rest of the evening. I hope it's lovely. And I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.